Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Wilhelm Scream, and welcome back to another day in Destiny 2 for some more Destiny 2 news and Season of Arrival's soon-to-be Beyond Light intel. And because the next expansion is rapidly approaching, I thought, why not revisit an old mission that, in my opinion, actually started a great turn in the Destiny 2 gameplay, universe, community, everything, all for the most positive way possible, a few years ago now, which is actually pretty crazy to think about. And of course, I am talking about the Whisper of the Worm, or the Whisper mission. This was, of course, to get the Whisper of the Worm exotic heavy sniper rifle, which is still one of, in many cases, the best raid weapons currently in the game, sort of a must-have. And it will be disappearing, folks, very soon. At the end of the current season, we will lose the Whisper mission for, well, an unknown set of time, but definitely for a little while. So, I've noticed a lot of people requesting this particular mission in the comments lately, as I am sure that a lot of people are sort of running as rapidly as possible to try to finish out some of these things, if you haven't gotten around to it already. Because like I said, the Whisper is still one of the best exotics. Not the best exotic as far as heavies go, but if you're doing a Scourge of the Past, there's really nothing that can beat it. And it's still, like I said, sort of just a must-have, even for nostalgia or prestige sake at this point. So if you're somebody who is struggling to get a Whisper of the Worm or the Catalyst done in the last couple of weeks of this season, or, well, last month of this season, I suppose, and you want a little extra help, if you can't go by the title, what can you go by? We will be discussing a easy time glitch that you and a companion of yours, or at least one other person, sometimes two people, or a easy solo sort of practice method that you can do in the Whisper of the Worm, or the Whisper, heroic or normal mission. We're going to get to all these glitches and just sort of fun rehashing nostalgia cheeses in just 1 second. But first, I just want to remind everybody I'm still doing the giveaway on my YouTube channel. The next one will be at 50,000 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. If we hit 50,000 subscribers before the actual Beyond Light expansion, I will be giving away, I think, 2 copies of the Beyond Light DLC. But to be entered into that giveaway or any other giveaway, all you have to do is like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on the notifications, the bell that's right next to the big red subscribe button, and follow me on Instagram or Twitter. They'll be linked in the description box down below. And as always, if you stick around till the end of the video, I'll have a secret hashtag you can leave in the comments section to be entered into that giveaway a second time for this video. And remember, those secret hashtags, they stack between all videos. So if you haven't done this on a previous piece of content on this channel, why not go back, check out another video, and of course, do it again. Alright, so the Whisper mission. The biggest problem I hear people having with this is, of course, the jumping puzzle. Once you're through the jumping puzzle, the rest you can pretty much steamroll through. But you can be a proficient slayer of ads and still not be great at platforming. It's a different skill set, and I'm not going to fault people for not being proficient at it. So what we're going to cover today is, 1, a way to actually practice the jumping puzzle, if that's something you want to do. And 2, a way to undercut the jumping puzzle altogether. The big thing about the Whisper mission, as other exotic missions is concerned, is the time. You can waste a lot of time getting through that jumping puzzle and not have enough at the very end. Even with the new power cap, it can still be difficult. The enemies in there are no joke. Though you can actually do quite a bit of damage to them, they still nuke you pretty easily. And like I said, if you're not good at the jumping puzzle, if you have, say, less than 4 minutes to get through all the ad rooms plus the boss room, it's going to be tight. So, for those of you who maybe are just jumping into Destiny now and are looking for the quickest way possible to get a Whisper of the Worm, this is going to be the video for you. So the first thing we're going to cover is the time glitch itself. What you can see me doing here is swapping back and forth between my map screen and my character screen. Why am I doing this? Well, if one person does this while loading into the Whisper, Heroic, or Normal, what it essentially does is slows up the load time for that person. I tested this out. Big shout out to my buddy Sinister. He helped me do this whole thing, and it wouldn't be possible without him. I'm going to leave a link to his YouTube channel down in the description box. Go give him a subscribe. He's a really great Destiny player. He helps me out with everything. Legend among legends. And all the footage that you're seeing here, because I had to do one side of this, is because of him specifically. So thank you again, Sinister. So what essentially we were doing is toggling back and forth, like I said, between the map screen and the character screen. That's what I was doing. What that did was slow up my load time into the Whisper mission. But he was able to load in normally. We tried this several different ways, me as the host, him as the host, and at the end of it, it seemed like whoever has the fastest connection should be the host. It didn't matter who was toggling back and forth so much as someone was toggling back and forth. I was actually having trouble loading into the actual map if he did it, but for some reason, if I did it, he was able to load in. So you'll be able to load into the Whisper mission, but without a timer. Now that'll allow you to do a certain number of things, but without the timer, the blights won't spawn, and you won't actually, I think, be able to get into the actual mission. So what you need to do is find another way in. And that's where the second glitch comes in. Now this glitch you can actually use to practice the Whisper mission without a timer, as well as get the Savathûn eyes within the Whisper mission, if you want to do that without a timer, from Patrol. The Savathûn eyes, of course, are for the Ruinous Effigy Catalyst, so that's a sort of added bonus to this. So what you'll see now is, as I'm doing the toggling back and forth, Sinister is actually able to load in to the Whisper mission, but without a timer. He's going to then travel back to the Lost Oasis public zone and make his way over to the left, directly outside of that lost sector. Now this is the Hunter pathing. There's actually a much easier path if you're doing this on a Titan or a Warlock, though this will also work. But if you're doing this on a Hunter, this was actually a path discovered specifically by Sinister himself, and he's become very proficient at it. But climb up onto this rock and get out of the map. There's a small death barrier there, but just run through it. Make your way over to this rock, and then make your way over to this rock. As you get here, right before you hit this loading zone, you want to take out your Sparrow. That's because you can jump over to this platform here, and then turn around, and though it looks like a black space, there's actually a ledge and another platform here. Make your way around this big rock pillar, and then right across this ravine into this corner. There's 3 big stone steps that you'll make your way down. This glitch has been around for a while. The reason you had your Sparrow out is because it allows you to scoot underneath this wall and make your way right into the Whisper mission. Now, I am still toggling back and forth, but he has been able to now get into the Whisper mission without a timer, and he can make his way down to the actual room where we'll need to kill the first set of ads. You do need to actually kill all the ads to actually be able to get the Whisper completed. You can actually go further. You can go all the way down to the boss room, but there's really no point in doing that because, like I said, you need to progress through each room normally. So it's only really worth going down to the first room of ads and getting set up. You can actually start that room as soon as the other player, or other players, as you could do this with more than 2 people, load in. I would suggest, though, if you're doing this with 3 people, have 2 people run in using this glitch, as it doesn't really need to be a fast run. They can take their time. So long as you're switching back and forth, toggling back and forth, they can have as much time as they need to run around and get to the actual ad room. So if you're somebody who struggles with the jumping puzzle, this is really the best thing for you, because you don't have to be quick. You can fall off like here, and if you fall off, you will still spawn at the last platform that you landed on, even though you've glitched in. And this is done also from Patrol. So if you're not actually interested in just loading up the Whisper mission at all, and you just want to practice this, or you want to go in and get the Savathûn Eyes for your Ruinous Effigy Catalyst, you can actually use that same route from just Patrol to actually glitch in and go through this without any ads shooting you, and just get the Savathûn Eyes. Of course, nothing will spawn. We've tried the Green Room farm this way, but unfortunately no ads actually spawn if you glitch in from Patrol, just like they won't spawn when you've glitched in doing the toggling time glitch. So like I said, your one fellow player or players could essentially run through the Whisper normally with no time, get to the ad room, and then as soon as you spawn in, which means you just stop toggling back and forth between the character screen and your map screen, you will load in and the actual mission will start. You can then just walk through normally, take your time. You don't even need to get to the boss room, as your fellow player or players will have the full 20 minutes from the first ad room to complete the heroic or normal Whisper mission. And that's it. That is the easiest way to get the Whisper done and get your Whisper of the Worm before time runs out. As I said, Beyond Light is approaching quickly. There's plenty of exotics other than this one that I've been scattering to try to get before they disappear forever. And this was a great mission. Definitely a turning point, like I said. This was, I think, for a lot of people coming out of Destiny 2 the first year, which had been fairly dull, a lot less than we expected. This was the first thing that really felt like the potential was there, I think, to make this a game that everybody would really look forward to as far as all the new stuff or hidden stuff that was in it. So why not revisit it while we still have time? Get your Whisper of the Worm if you don't already have it. I'm going to let the rest of the video just play out now, guys. This was the full run. Again, big shout out to my buddy Sinister, who's doing this run as I was just toggling back and forth and allowing me to use this footage. Join me at the end for that secret hashtag. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you then. And thanks for watching all the way till the end of the video. And one more thing that I wanted to note that I think I forgot earlier was when you are doing the glitch section, if you do happen to fall off your sparrow, you can get through that gap under the wall with a sword. Just continue sword lunging, slide into the wall, and you should be fine. For the secret hashtags today, leave a hashtag BeyondLight, or a hashtag TheWhisper, or a hashtag Whisper of the Worm, or hashtag Get It Before It's Gone. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, I am Wilhelm Scream. We will see you in the next video. Later!